Hey y'all, my name is Kylie.
Hey, my name's B.
And I'm FlawlessMistake, and welcome to the No Budget Randomonium podcast. And for this week, we have Creepypastas and urban legends. I totally blanked out.
Don't worry, bro, I got you. So we're going to be talking about some of our favorite creepypastas and urban legends that we've heard over the years, and some not so well-known ones, some that are local to our regions. We all live in different states, so this should be very, very intriguing, and I'm excited to hear it.
Yes.
Yeah, during my research, I came across a couple creepypastas that I've never even heard about. I guess they're like newer ones. They're like, I don't know. I used to be really into creepypastas, and I read their like quips and stuff all the time. Me and my best friend would sit up really late and tell like scary stories, and most of them came up to creepypastas. So this is gonna be fun. I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, I've been a fan of creepypastas since like Jeff the Killer, Smiling Dog, Slenderman. Yeah, I've always been a fan of creepypastas, urban legends. You know, every city, state, country has their own urban legends. So yeah.
No, it's awesome. Literally, for as long as I can remember, I've been obsessed with like Slenderman. The Russian sleep experiment is one of my favorites. I love that one. Like you said, Jeff the Killer, stuff like that. It's just, I've always liked horror, but I don't know. It's just like something about creepypastas just hits different.
Like, you just know that they're like, well, you know that horror movies and stuff aren't real, but some creepypastas, you read it just for like entertainment purposes. It's a little creepy, but you're just like, this is definitely like fake.
Right, but like
Slenderman.
yeah, for everything to be on Reddit though, like it gave it more of like a realistic tone, you know what I mean? Because like, oh dang, a Jeff the Killer could be possible, a Smiling Dog could be possible, you know what I mean? So it gave it more of like a realistic feeling. So it just, I don't know, it always stuck with me, creepypastas. But where should we start? Who should we start with first?
I think we should start with the well-known ones.
Okay.
Like, yeah, some of the most well-known ones, and then we can kind of break off into more obscure ones, I guess. Like, obviously, everybody knows Slenderman.
Yeah.
I think it would be fair to say that that's the most famous creepypasta of all time.
Of course.
Slenderman is obviously the most popular one of all time. There was that story about the two girls that stabbed that poor child.
Yeah, the true crime case. Yeah.
Yeah, that was in 2014.
Absolutely insane.
Actually.
Yeah, it's the Slenderman stabbing. It was in Wisconsin. Anissa and Morgan, they were 12 years old. They stabbed her 19 times.
Yeah, these Peyton Lout something Ner. How would you pronounce that last name?
Peyton
Leutner.
Okay.
Lautner. No, and it's the fact that she lived.
Yeah, God was looking after her.
She fucking lived. And I don't understand. Like, I'm pretty sure both of the girls are still they didn't go to prison. They went to like a mental institution, right?
Something like that. Or did they go to prison?
Yeah, she's okay. It says Morgan, she was the one that actually stabbed the classmate, is set to be released from a psychiatric hospital.
Yeah, Geyser. I guess that's the last name. I don't remember which one that one was, but that she was later diagnosed with schizophrenia, which may have impacted her delusion that Slenderman was real.
Yeah, because weren't they trying to like sacrifice like
Her to like appease him.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
insane. That's insane.
It's absolutely nuts. And what's crazy to me is that they're my age. They were born in 2002. That makes me like scared.
Yeah.
This
And
is
just a little fun fact. The stabbing was so like, infamous that Law and Order SVU did an episode on like the stabbing.
for real.
Yeah. I'll show you after, but yeah, no, they did an exact episode of like Slenderman, and pretty much at the end, the little two girls got away with it. Oh,
Yeah, that
She's
was the girl
living-
that was.
Huh?
She was the one that was stabbed, right?
No. She was one of the two girls that stabbed Peyton. Peyton was the one that was stabbed. Anissa was released in 2021. She has to live with her father and was placed under supervision. And then Morgan was released from the hospital in 2025.
And didn't the girl who got stabbed, didn't she like sue them or something?
I fucking hope so.
Yeah, she needs to get a bag for that.
She needs to get that bag, bro.
But
That is crazy.
have y'all played the Slenderman game?
Oh,
I've watched Markiplier play them.
Yeah, because they were
They were
massive.
something else. And they were coming out like crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I swear every day a new one was released, and most of them were really good.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to remember which one I played.
Well, there was like that that Boo Boo one where it's like you're walking in a forest and then you have to collect like 5 or 10 pages.
Yeah, you gotta
Mhm.
collect the pages.
The Arrival,
Oh yeah, I think that one was like the
2013.
bigger budget looking one.
Yeah. That's the one I played.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Arrivals.
And then I just want to add this. Hollywood, y'all waited way too long to make a Slenderman movie. And when y'all
you
did,
fucked it.
that mess was doo-doo. That mess is doo-doo.
Horrible.
I've not seen it.
You don't want to, trust me. I mean,
Good.
it's so bad.
No, it was stupid.
Yeah.
Real stupid.
Oh, they're doing an update to the Arrival game. Oh, they did.
Yeah, I think I heard about that.
2023. Yeah, the original came out in 2013 though, and then they did a 10-year anniversary update.
Now I know there's like a whole like lore and backstory to Slenderman. Like there's like a Slender Mansion and like I guess like
I
one of
never got
the
into it that far.
apparently like one of the girls got like pregnant or whatever. Like
Ew.
Did she
it's
sleep with Slenderman?
I didn't go that far into it, but
Okay, let's be for real. Does Slenderman have a slender?
Oh, God.
You know,
Don't even.
I'm just asking what's on everybody's mind.
do I leave that in the podcast or do I cut that?
Can it grow like his arms? Nobody knows.
I mean, I don't
It's an
know.
appendage.
Oh,
Leave it in because
no.
it would be funny.
Hey man,
Okay. Oh my god. But
sorry.
no, that's funny. That's funny.
What's
I pulled
another
up the
like?
wiki.
Huh?
Oh, the Slenderman wiki.
Yeah, it's under
Jeff?
fandom.
Oh yeah, there's a massive fandom. Like I said, I think they created like the lore behind Slenderman. Like it just turned into what do you call that?
It was a Photoshop contest. I'm pretty sure is what it started out as. And this one dude photoshopped Slenderman and it blew up.
Yeah, and then it turned
Took
into
over the
like
entire internet.
fanfic, and then like fans was just making their own lore, and you know how that stuff goes.
Yeah, it's just the interneted.
So Slenderman's hobbies include kidnapping and murdering children and adults, brainwashing people into becoming his servants, possibly devouring on humans. I love his hobbies.
Yeah, those are just basic everyday hobbies. What the
Right?
big deal is. I love kidnapping and eating people.
And his goals are left to depiction, but it's possibly to kill all those who oppose him, feed on humans, or an even greater goal, which is possibly in mind.
I just realized
Basically unknown.
how does he feed on people if he has no face?
His tentacles probably.
That's wild, but
Or maybe it's like an octopus beak, but it's like his butt or something.
interesting.
Harold Bryan is a creepypasta?
Hero Bride?
Hero
But
Bryan?
what's another infamous one? I know Jeff the Killer. Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff the Killer.
That one was crazy.
Yeah, I think the thing I know and remember from Jeff the Killer is what he cut off his eyelids.
Yeah. I think didn't his dad abuse him or something?
I think something like that.
It says he's an adolescent serial killer and registered creepypasta. He was disfigured after being set on fire while fighting a gang of bullies and lost his sanity after witnessing his quote-unquote new and quote-unquote beautiful face.
Oh my god.
That is... Wow, there is a lot of different ones. This one says that he was cleaning a bathtub and he slipped on soap and it caused the cleaning acid to splash on his face.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
And then I know his dad was bullying him or something. And he was like, no, I won't be sad. And he I don't know. Or is that fucking the Joker? Is that the Joker?
I think the Joker.
I mean, he did pull off a Joker type look for sure.
No, for real. I've never seen Smile Dog.
Yeah, the smiling dog. Yeah.
This is dumb as fuck. Bro, what?
I mean, we should definitely let Flawless talk about the stupid smiling dog because he keeps talking about it.
Yeah, no, Flawless, what is this?
Yeah, no, it was I think it was just like a normal picture on 4chan back in the day. Like around 2000, I want to say 2007, 2008. And then people just kept, just like every other creepypasta or urban legend, people make fanfic about it. And then it just became this whole creepypasta.
Huh. Well, what does the Smile Dog do?
It's kind of like,
Is he gonna nibble on my feet?
No, I think it's like a curse or a nightmare. So pretty much, what was it? Let me think. Hold on, I'm trying to do more research on that.
His occupation is supposed hellhound creature that appears in photographs. He has an occupation.
I was gonna say it's sad when even the dogs need jobs.
Yeah, no, that is wild. Let me see. Haunts the lives. Anyone?
Let's go to...
Oh, dang. Hold on. It says on Fandom Wiki, it says he's a supernatural entity that haunts the lives of anyone who sees his face, driving them to insanity.
That's not funny.
Yeah,
but I'm about to...
It's kind of insane.
Have y'all heard of the Offender Man?
Oh, God.
Wait,
that must be a new one.
I just seen this.
He's like a
trigger warning.
Slenderman.
I got a trigger warning pulling this up.
Yikes.
It's because of those chiseled abs.
may contain material that is disturbing or graphic, which might be sensitive to some readers. The page may also contain flashing media. He is a slender man with abs.
Literally just a hot Slenderman. The sexual offender.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, in comparison to Slender Man, Sexual Offender Man is more urban based, often hanging out around closer to towns.
So he likes to target teenagers and adults rather than young kids.
Oh my
Hey, at least
god.
Oh, all right, trigger warning. This is okay. His hobbies are graping people, stalking, and woohoo. Sex.
And woohoo sex. Okay.
Yikes.
This
I called it
says
woohoo because that's what they call it on The Sims.
smashing mailboxes, setting things on fire, huffing paint, sick,
What?
and generally getting them out of their parents' or siblings' hair to have wild woohoo without having to deal with any screaming kids trying to call the cops. Okay, wait, what? So he just helps the parents get it on?
What?
I'm confused.
His powers are immortality, seductiveness, charm, tendrils, teleportation, stealth, and spawning roses.
So he's just
I love a
Cupid.
man with tendrils.
He's literally just Cupid.
His occupation is a grapist. That's insane.
Yes.
Wow.
I love that we're laughing about this, but it's so bad.
His alias is Smexy.
Smexy.
Oh my god, there's a Trender Man and a Splendor Man. This goes deep.
Yeah, they went kind of crazy.
There's an Offender Man original voice. I gotta listen to this. It's gonna be like the most beautiful voice I've ever heard in my life. Oh my god. Oh my god, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't. Okay, hold on. I'm sitting. I'm sitting. I'm gonna hear this right now. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw up.
And I need to hear this.
He said a single missing female. No, please. This is insane. My computer's gonna be like, I'm gonna be put on a list.
Ooh.
See what I'm saying, bro?
So
What's
sensual.
that? He said, he's the offender. I fucking hate the internet so much. That really upset me.
All right, what's the next one?
There's the rake.
Oh my god, the rake, bro.
But I think the rake like fall into the same category as like the Wendigo, the mimic,
so,
the
yeah.
shapeshifter,
the skinwalkers.
Yeah.
Humanoid creature with large teeth and claws that stalks its victims and appears at the end of their beds as they sleep, or in the woods, or in their houses. 2006.
Let a motherfucker watch me sleep, bro.
Apparently there was a movie based on the rake, and it's on Tubi or Amazon Prime, but the film was poorly received by critics. We might have to watch it.
I literally bought a laptop so we could have Discord movie night, and we haven't.
Yeah, we definitely have to set that up soon for sure.
It's honestly felt like a waste of an investment.
Oh my god.
Faux Rizzle.
But I would say another big one too is, what about Momo?
I was like, where is that? Where is it?
Momo is,
She's not on this list, but yes.
Pause, let me look up Momo.
Momo's like a more terrifying like Jeff the Killer.
I hate Momo's picture.
Yeah, when that was like a big thing on I don't think TikTok was around then. I think it was.
Oh,
I think it was like Vine or whatever.
the weird bird foot thing.
Yes.
Uh,
Did you call her a foot?
she's got bird feet, don't she?
Oh, I think so. She's got some cleavage though too.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
Someone's
what?
gotta be into
Oh
that.
god.
Pause. Let's computer enhance.
I'm done.
Yeah, whoever made that's weird as hell.
Yes.
Bro really liked eye contact.
She's a meme turned creepypasta character.
Oh shit! I didn't realize this. She was
a
connected to the
sculpture.
Blue Whale Challenge. I remember
What is
that.
that?
So the Blue Whale Challenge, they kind of loosely made a movie based off of it called. Oh my god, what was that movie called? It had Emma Roberts in it.
No way, M-Rob?
Hold on, let me see. What was it called?
Why'd you call her that?
Oh, it was called Nerve. That movie is loosely based on the Blue Whale game. But pretty much what it was
Oh, I
is
love that movie.
yeah.
Hold on.
Pretty much what
Like
it was
Moby
like an
Dick?
internet sensation where you would get like challenges from like the dark web to go here and do this and then go there and do that and then you would get paid for it. But it would be like some dangerous stuff. It would be like, oh, go to the Eiffel Tower and
Jump off.
something like that. Yeah, and then you'll get paid like $500. Like it was actually insane. But I think, like I said, I don't think TikTok was around for it. I think it was like Vine.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah. I didn't realize Momo was connected to that.
I didn't either.
Screw
That's crazy.
that. Okay. One that I really want to talk about.
Okay.
The Russian sleep experiment. Alright, now hear me out. They made a movie on this.
I think they
movie
made
was-
multiple, but yeah.
The one that I watched came out in 2022. It is not rated the best, but it is so good. I genuinely think it is such a good movie for this creepypasta. I like can't even explain it. It's so good.
Because I forgot what. Hold on. So the Russian sleep experiment. They had to like stay up for like so long, right? And then
So what they do is they fill the room with like this gas, so it makes it impossible for you to
okay.
like you cannot fall asleep. And it's to see how basically the brain how it starts to function without sleep. So it's 4 or 5 guys. I think it's 4. They get locked into this room, and they keep them awake. The movie probably isn't 100%. It's good enough.
Yeah.
They put you in this room, and they don't interact with you at all. It's just you and 3 strangers. And you guys, there's plenty of food for everybody. There's stuff to keep you entertained, like books, shit like that. There's a bathroom. Well, there's like a toilet, whatever. It's basically a prison.
Yeah.
But over time, even though there's enough food, they start attacking each other and eating each other and going fucking crazy. And the whole creepypasta is like the decline of your mental health, I guess.
Yeah.
Your mental state in that situation. It's a really good movie.
Yeah, because when this picture popped up on the internet, oh my god, this mess blew up. They were like, oh my god, is that real? Because it's just like a person sitting there with like no hair, looks like no skin. Loki looks like Jeff the Killer would cut off eyelids. and they're like wrapped in bandages. And I remember when this came onto the scene, yeah, this just got like mad popular.
It was everywhere, all over everything. And yeah, so the most famous picture is somebody, it's almost like they were wrapped in like a straitjacket.
Yep.
To where they can't move their arms, and it looks like, their heads kind of bandaged, like they kind of hit their face a little bit.
And they're just smiling, like, oh my God.
Yeah, and so basically, like, what it's supposed to be is they walked in the room after a day, and that's how they found everybody. That's what they looked like. But
Yeah.
golly, it is. Could you imagine if that was real?
I mean,
I
do have really bad insomnia, but yeah, that takes it to like the whole next level.
Right. No, I don't know. It is absolutely wild.
So I pulled up, you said something about the bandaged person, Flawless.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out that picture because I'm pretty sure that's actually just like a Halloween decoration.
Yeah, it is. It's a animatronic Halloween prop. It's called Spasm.
Yeah.
Because I was afraid of that picture for the longest time, and then finally I seen something about somebody talking about how it was just a Halloween prop. And I was like, what?
Yeah. It's like, oh, wait.
It's just rubber. It's fine.
I don't care, man. If I saw that, I'd be like, what's good?
Mm-hmm.
I have Siren Head pulled up.
Yeah, that one, I'm pretty sure he's one of the newer ones, right?
Yeah, but it says this creation is not a creepypasta. Despite being placed onto the site, it may be considered an exception to be mentioned here for clarity rather than adopting into the franchise. Credit to the original authors for these creations must still apply.
Okay.
Yeah, this is saying it's not an SCP, but an independent creation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
okay, buddy.
That whole concept in itself is kind of scary because I remember there was like some short horror animated films off of Siren Head, and yeah, for it to like take your voice, that's pretty creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Or not even your voice, but just like your scream. Well, like no, it would take your voice and your scream. So it kind of reminds me of have y'all seen that one movie called Annihilation? Wait, hold on. Is it Annihilation?
I'm about to lose my mind, bro. It says, I'm on scpunityLoreFandom.com, and the description for Siren Head is Siren Head is a tall guy with siren makes siren. The link is it's not an SCP. Demeanor, I guess it stands around. Status not existing.
Oh my god.
Somebody said, is this place even moderated?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Annihilation, that's the movie. I don't know if y'all ever seen that, but I think there was a monster in there that was like low-key a callback to Siren Head. And it was like a mutated bear. And pretty much in this one scene, it killed this one woman. And then it like, instead of like using a roar, it was like her scream.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's the crazy, like, y'all need to see that movie. That movie is really good.
Have y'all ever had dreams like that where you can't scream?
Yeah.
You can't talk, bro. Oh my god, those are the worst fucking dreams.
Yeah.
I hate trying to run in dreams. You'll run like a freaking.
I don't really have that problem. Oh my god. My problem is I can't scream and I can't punch.
Yeah,
Like-
it's like punching through Jello.
Well, yeah, it's like, or I go to hit, and it's like I like control of my arm half, and then, and it's like I swear I'm putting everything into it. I'm bashing, and it's just, but it's like a.
Yeah.
Gosh, that is the worst.
Okay, let's see. What's some other ones?
How does Siren Head kill you?
He smashes you with his big ol' arms.
For
I'm
real?
pretty sure that's just
I
about
actually
it.
don't
Yeah.
know.
No, I don't think you're wrong. I think that's right.
Siren Head killing a person.
Because I've seen like Jacksepticeye play Siren Head games, and I'm pretty sure that's all it did was just like football kick you or freaking smash you with its hands.
Yeah, I
It'll
think I
eat
played
you.
one and like it did
it does
exactly
eat you.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let
Okay.
Siren Head pull up on you.
Wait, the Backrooms is
Oh,
a
is this gonna- yep.
creepypasta?
Yep.
Yeah. Everybody knows about the Backrooms might be more famous than Slenderman, honestly.
I mean, I didn't know it was a creepypasta. That's so cool.
But I think it's only big because like I said, it's always been a thing since it's right here. It says 2019 on 4chan. But no one's ever heard of it until Kane Pixels, which is the kid who made the animated or the Blender films on YouTube. And then it just like blew up, and now you have like 50 Backrooms games, and yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently, hold on, it says right here, yeah, there's more lore at the Backrooms, and then it says including a film adaptation based on his shorts, which was announced by A24 in February 2023. So they're working on a full-length film for Backrooms.
Nice.
That
I
would be
think-
cool. That would be a scary movie. Very like.
Yeah.
No, the Backrooms is so.
Oh, so the location in the original photograph that spawned the Backroom story was unidentified until May 29th of 2024, when a team of Discord users found that the photograph was initially posted in 2003 to a blog documenting the renovation of a Hobbytown franchise in Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
Oh, wow.
Could you imagine walking into a store with this interior?
I would have a panic attack.
Literally. I wonder if they went out of business.
Better change up their wallpaper.
Oh god. That is insane.
So, I'm pretty sure no one here has cable anymore. But, but, the Sci-Fi Channel, pretty much hopped on the trend, for like when creepypastas blew up back in 2016, and they made a show called Channel Zero, and pretty much each episode would take on a creepypasta. I think it's on Shudder now, but yeah. And they did an episode on my favorite creepypasta, which we'll get to later. But yeah.
I can't wait till later. What's your favorite creepypasta right now?
So urban legend, no, okay. Nah, so my favorite creepypasta is called The No End House.
Okay.
So pretty much what it is it has to do with like drug abuse and suicide and just a lot of like
Trigger
mental
warning, trigger
disorder.
warning.
Yeah, just a lot of like mental disorder. Because what it is there's this challenge to go into a no-end house, and for the most part in the story, I think you have technically 3 to 5 characters max. So what it is you have your main character, and he has a best friend that he hasn't seen or talked to in a long time, and his best friend ends up hitting him up one day, like at a random, and he's like, "Hey man, I'm in the Nolan house, and I completed it for like $1,000." And it's like, it's simple. So the main character gets interested. He's kind of skeptical at first because of the name Nolan House, but he's all like, it's like a $3,000 because
Hell yeah.
I think there's, I want to say 8 rooms.
Oh, so there is an end.
We'll get to that. But yeah, so there's 8 rooms, but every room gets like more creepy, and pretty much the main character goes to Nolan House, and well, I'm not gonna like explain the whole thing because it is like a very long. I think it's like 3 hours worth of a creepypasta, but it's really good. If you definitely do want to listen to it or watch it, I'll definitely post it. But yeah, the main character goes through each room, and I'd probably say like the first 3 rooms he's pretty skeptical, and then like the last 5 rooms it gets very intense, and then when he gets to the 8th room, he realizes that there is no end to the house, and then there's more rooms after that, and it just it gets very intense.
Interesting.
It sounds like it would be a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does sound like it would be a really good movie. I'm trying to think. I mean, okay, everybody would a skinwalker be considered a creepypasta?
I would say so. Kind of like, isn't technically Bigfoot like an urban legend?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Because I know Bigfoot is a big thing in Washington State. And, like, skinwalkers, aren't they big in... or Utah or something?
I would think so, yeah.
Wait, say that again?
I said, aren't skinwalkers big in, like, Arizona or Utah? Something like that? Like Nevada, maybe?
Where's the Appalachian Mountains?
I hope it's not
That's
Nevada.
where I live.
I thought that was where they were.
So they are...
I thought that was Wendigos.
Yeah, Wendigos are Appalachian Mountain. Okay. Skinwalkers are Native American folklore.
I think we have those around here.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Because I think they're the same thing. They're just different names.
Yeah.
I think that, like, a skinwalker you hear more about on the West Coast. Whereas the East Coast, we got the Appalachian Mountains, which I feel like the Appalachians are a creepypasta in themselves. There's some weird shit that goes on up over there, but I don't know.
I was gonna say,
I just walk to the mountains.
I don't know if you guys watch like scary TikToks as well, but did you guys see that this dude, I don't know how real it is, but it seemed real. I think this guy was like in the Appalachian Mountains, working at like, I think like a diner or whatever. Mm-hmm. And he was experiencing a lot of paranormal activity in that diner.
Yeah, the Appalachian Mountains, there is some shit that goes on up there. You'll hear like people saying your name, and you just like people disappear all the time up there.
I believe it.
I don't know if we've... What?
I believe it.
I don't know if we've talked about this before, but have we talked about the cave systems?
No.
If you look at a map of missing persons and a map of the cave systems, they almost overlap perfectly.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
And I just feel like there's a reason for that, you know?
Yeah. Conspiracy.
Yeah, we should do a conspiracy episode one day.
I will write that down.
I mean-
Speed, didn't you say there was some creepypastas like local
Mm-hmm.
to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't want to rush anything.
No, I get it.
That's good.
Yeah, because I have some. There's 5 urban legends in Missouri, but we can talk about the urban legends later.
Yeah, dude, fuck.
Dude, I'm serious. Look up your state and just type in like your state name, and then next to it, urban legends. I'm sure there's some there.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I wanna.
I will just go ahead and say there is one here that's called Zombie Road or something like that.
What the fuck?
I think I'm good.
Zombie Road.
I think I'm good.
We got the Bell Witch, which I guess is like the Blair Witch's sister. Ain't no way. Wampus cat. It's just a little kitty.
So I'm looking at more creepypastas, and I didn't realize this, but apparently the Crooked Man is a creepypasta as well.
That I like that. The Crooked Man's very scary.
So I know we talked about Crooked Man. I think it was last podcast, if not the first one. We were talking about Conjuring 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were supposed to make a spin-off of a Crooked Man, like from like, you know, part of the Conjuring universe. But I think it got canceled.
Yeah. Ben Drowned.
Oh.
Was also a really big one.
Yeah, I've heard of that one, but I don't know too much about it.
So basically, it's this dude, he's got like not like a DS, but like a Nintendo game.
Mm-hmm.
And he's trying to find a game to play. And says he goes to a house and gets a copy of it's The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Yeah.
But he ends up getting this copy of the game, and he goes home and he puts it in, and it's immediately like just fuck up. I don't even hold on. Let me pull up a better description because I know that there's like blood in it, and
oh my god, a Legend of Zelda game.
Yeah, so the game, when he enters it, there's a save file named Ben. The game is influenced by the spirit named Ben. Ben Drowned haunts the game. Yeah.
That's pretty sad. What the heck?
I don't know. It was just, if I could find the original, I know the original was very well written.
Yeah, I'll definitely like find pictures and post it for reference on the podcast.
But I might find some pictures and send them to you.
Okay.
Definitely gotta put in that picture of the offender.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ben Drowned was really good.
I'm looking at this list, and Robert the Doll is on here as a creepypasta.
Really?
Isn't that real life?
That's what I thought.
Life.
Yeah, that's what
real life
Abigail
doll.
was based on or whatever.
Yeah. It really exists. The myth, it's just like the myths surrounding him.
Oh.
The doll was given to an artist. Huh.
Have y'all seen the one? It was Red Mist, Squidward's.
Yes.
Sewer. Yeah.
I know of that one, but I never like looked into it.
That one was crazy. I actually saw like
The episode.
Yeah,
The video, yeah.
What the heck?
it was
It's-
messed up.
Yeah.
I thought that wasn't. Yeah, this was real though, wasn't it?
Let me look it
Yeah.
up.
The staff initially assumed it was just an office prank and preparing for a concert. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this dude got fired for this.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another one, another big one too. Black-eyed children.
Mm-hmm. Don't let them in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one's pretty insane.
Yeah, they come to your door wanting to come in. They're like vampires, basically.
Fuck
Don't
that,
let them
bro.
in. Have you
Yeah.
guys seen the Sinners movie? Sorry, I keep seeing stuff about it on TikTok, and I kind of really want to watch it, but I don't know
Yeah,
if
I saw
should.
it twice.
Is it good?
Oh, yes.
He said, "Oh my God, it's Michael B. Jordan. Of course, it's good."
I'm done. But no, for real, honestly, because I know
I
a
am
lot
being
of people will
honest.
go into that movie, like, oh, it's a horror movie. I wouldn't necessarily call it that, but it is really good. Like, there are vampires for sure. I mean, that's not a spoiler, like that's in the trailer, but it's not really a horror movie.
Do we get to see him shirtless?
Oh my god.
This is important.
I'm gonna tell
The
your
viewers
boyfriend.
want to know.
I'm gonna tell Cameron.
Do it, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'll be making him watch it with me.
That's hilarious, but yes,
But yes, oh sick.
I'm done.
I know what I'm watching this weekend.
You guys ever heard of Akamanto?
No.
What?
So, Chill Arts actually made a game.
Chill Art is gas.
Yeah, they actually made a game based off of Akamanto, which is a creepypasta.
Can you spell that for me?
AKA space MANTO.
Okay.
Akamanto.
Akamanto.
Red Mantle.
And that is one Chill Arts game
Oh,
that I
red
never completed. Because that mess is scary.
Me tonight when I try to play that fucking Boba Tea Shop game. Bro, I don't know why that game is fucking with me so hard. I literally like almost started crying.
Are you not used to like foreign horror or?
Well, I guess this is the first 4 I played.
Okay.
Wait, you've never played any of the Chilla Arts games then?
No, but I've watched gameplay on
That
it.
is fair, yeah.
A lot of my favorite YouTubers play Chilla's Arts game, and like, I fucking wish that I could play it. Like, I know I could, I totally could, but I don't know. It just, some games I can't describe. It just give me so much anxiety.
Yeah, I would say Chill Arts definitely has like some really scary ones. Like I said, Akamanto. Hanako is one of my favorites. But then Puppet Combo and Torture Star, they make some really good ones too. Like Nun Massacre. Oh my god. I will never touch
Massacre.
that. I will never touch that game.
Or do you massacre nuns?
No, you get massacred by a nun.
Oh,
wait, hold
shit.
The Nun Massacre, that sounds very familiar.
Fuck no.
I'm pretty sure every big YouTuber has played it. Markiplier, Corey Kenshin.
Yep, okay.
Yep.
Let a
yeah.
fucking nun come at me, bro.
Because I think what it
Night
is,
of the Nun.
if I remember, I think you sent like your kid to like some nun school or whatever. And then you play as like the mom, and then you go to the nun school, and then pretty much you have to go throughout like the whole school and try to make it out. Well, this like
Okay,
nun
so-
is trying to, yeah.
I have it pulled up if you want me to read it real quick. I'll read it quickly.
Yeah.
So it's Night of the Nun, but it's Nun Massacre. Yeah, Night of the Nun, aka Nun Massacre.
Yeah.
By Puppet Combo. It says, a letter has arrived at your house under mysterious circumstances. Your daughter has fallen ill at her boarding school. As you make a trip to pick her up, a storm blows in and the road is blocked. You continue on foot through the woods, and all hell soon breaks loose.
Mhm.
Hide from the psychopathic nun. At all costs, she hungers for blood, and you are the next course. I almost said curse. Nothing could prepare you for the Nun Massacre. Terrifying PS1 style stealth horror.
Yeah. But my favorite
and
Puppet
seek.
Combo game, I don't know if y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all seen it, but I'm pretty sure y'all haven't played it, is Murder House. That one is my favorite of all time. And it's kind of funny because Jacksepticeye is a voice actor in that game.
Oh, I've been seeing his
Yes.
videos saying that he's a voice actor.
Yeah, he's I know he's been in other stuff, but that's where like I first saw him voice act was Murder House. And he was a voice actor in
Puppy Playtime.
yeah, and I think one of the I think he's a voice actor in one of the oh my god, what do you call the Fears to Fathom games?
Yeah, he does the tutorial for it's the one where you are the fire person.
Yeah, yep.
Because I remember pressing play on the tutorial thing and all I heard was Jack's voice. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It
Well, that's
threw
pretty
me for a
cool.
loop.
That is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then apparently Sonic has a creepypasta as well. Sonic
Yeah, it was
EXE.
Tails. There's
my
one for
God.
Tails as well.
Oh, I see. That's how you ruin someone's childhood. Holy.
It's a
That's
good thing I've
kinda
never
mean.
played the game.
Yeah. Let me see. What else is there? I'm not even familiar with like a lot of these. I'm gonna have to do some more research. So technically, what would you call like a leprechaun? Is that like an urban legend or like
A duende.
but is that like
A what?
A duende.
is that like an urban legend though, or like what is that?
A duende's an urban legend.
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
That's like the legit name for a leprechaun?
Probably not. It's gnomes.
Oh, that's fair.
I consider a gnome a leprechaun, I guess.
That is fair. Have y'all seen those movies?
I did like years ago, but I don't
Yeah.
remember much of it.
I think the
I just remember it
first
being
one
kind of weird.
yeah, I think the first one is passable with what's her name, Jennifer Aniston. But everything
Mhm.
else after that, yeah, I can definitely pass.
Yeah, that's like, oh, what is it? I know he is not a leprechaun, but he kind of reminds me of a leprechaun. Chucky.
Oh,
I've always been so afraid of like, Chucky and like dolls like that. Like I have this going back to the phobias. I don't know the name of it, but the phobia of dolls.
yeah.
Chucky was like my biggest op for the longest time. Kind of still is,
Oh,
probably.
it's so funny.
That is fair. I mean, the idea of Chucky is quite crazy.
Mm-hmm. I had a reoccurring nightmare about him.
Really?
Yeah. It was bad.
That is. Damn.
It
I'm
is scary,
sorry.
yeah. That's okay.
Yeah, that's sad.
So it looks like La Llorona. Oh,
La
I
Llorona.
pray to God I pronounced that right.
La Llorona.
You
Oh,
did
La
not. It's
Llorona.
okay.
Yeah. Apparently she's a creepypasta. I
Yes.
thought that was an urban legend, but okay.
See, that's where I'm like, what's the difference really between an urban legend and a
Hold on, let
creepypasta at
me
this point?
see. Hmm. Oh, what the heck? So it says, some folklorists view creepypastas as the digital age manifestation of legend, while others view the majority of creepypastas as anti-legends. I guess that's I don't know. But I think this will be part one of creepypastas like / urban legends.
Yeah, like we said
Yeah.
before, like there's so many that we can talk about.
Yeah, and we haven't even gotten to like, ones in like specific states or specific cities, specific countries.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
But I think we could probably, I don't know. If I edit this down, let me think. Should we talk about one more?
If you don't want to.
One more?
Yeah, let me see. Do y'all have any?
I don't.
I don't have any more.
Oh, I spelled that wrong.
Okay.
Well,
I have
is
an
Bloody
idea.
Mary?
Oh.
I was gonna say, is that technically a creepypasta?
Yeah, I think creepypasta urban legend, yeah.
Because there's one.
Okay, so I have Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, go ahead and go with yours. I just typed in Bloody Mary and all it came up was a cocktail. No.
Okay,
Not a
so
cocktail.
yeah, I have a story. I think I was in, I'll just say elementary school. I was in elementary school and I think like a bunch of like my friends, I think there was like 10 or 20 of us. And we heard about like, the whole Bloody Mary, say it 3 times and you'll see her in the mirror or whatever. But I think there's like a lot of renditions because I know there's like some you have to like say it in the dark. There's some you have to have like a candle in front of you. And there's so many renditions, but
And you have to have like the faucet running, there's so many different ones.
Yeah. But I remember back in elementary school, me and a bunch of friends did it. And at the time, I just like wanted to like fit in. So pretty much we did like the whole Bloody Mary thing. We said it 3 times. And apparently some of them saw something in the mirror. I acted like I saw something in the mirror. And all of us like ran out the bathroom and started like running towards the other side of the school. Just so I could like, fit in. I didn't see nothing. So
That is funny as fuck.
yeah. Yeah. But I think oh, go ahead.
Well, it says historically the divination ritual encouraged young women to walk up a flight of stairs backwards, holding a candle and a hand mirror in a darkened house. As they gazed into the mirror, they were supposed to be able to catch a view of their future husband's face.
Oh my God.
There was, however, a chance that they could see a skull or the face of a grim reaper instead, indicating that they were going to die before they had the chance to marry. So that's the like original.
Damn.
But then in the ritual of today, Bloody Mary allegedly appears to individuals or groups who ritualistically invoke her name. This is done by repeatedly changing her name into a mirror placed in a dimly lit or candlelit room. The name must be uttered 3 times or some other specific number of times. Some stories say that you must chant her name in the bathroom mirror 47 times before she can go. Like at that point, it's just like you're annoyed.
Yeah.
Stop saying my name.
Yeah, exactly. But what's the story of her? Like, wasn't she gonna get married? And I think like her husband like cheated on her or something and she found out and
surprisingly this doesn't have that. Why is it not telling me that?
'Cause I remember hearing about her story a long time ago. And it kind of seemed basic as to like what people do now. You know, they cheat before the wedding.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I
I think I
typed in
found
Bloody Mary
something.
and brought up the drink. Yeah,
Yeah.
There's a drink, yeah. I forget
While the
about
Bloody Mary story may have been fabricated, there are possible figures from history who might be the real Bloody Mary.
Yeah,
They
right
include
here.
Queen Mary,
Yep.
who has been called Bloody Mary for centuries, as well as a murderous Hungarian noblewoman and an evil witch who killed children.
Oh my god.
I was always told that the story was like this lady like threw her baby off a bridge or something like that, and then if you say her name in the mirror, she'll come out crying for her baby.
I thought
Did you guys ever
that
hear that?
was La Llorona.
That's
Well,
La
Oh shoot,
Llorona.
it is.
Well-
Never mind, I'm getting stories mixed up.
Yeah, well, didn't La Llorona like drown her kids or something?
Yeah, she drowned them in the river.
Jesus.
It's hardcore, man. Gotta respect it. What?
That
You
is
said
sad.
that?
What?
Yeah, that's sad.
So this says some believe that the Bloody Mary legend is directly tied to the Queen, who bore the same nickname. Queen Mary I of England became known as Bloody Mary because she burned about 280 Protestants alive during her reign.
Protestants.
Jesus.
Whatever.
Yeah, no, that bitch was crazy.
Dude, what the? Why?
She was evil.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Evil.
The next time, like when we do a part 2 for this, yeah, we definitely gotta do some major research because I didn't know about any of this.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Like
All
it
right,
definitely
yeah.
makes me wanna like look into some stuff.
For sure. We'll have to do some more research and get back to it because, yeah, there's way too many to do in an hour-long podcast.
Yeah,
No,
let
for
us
real,
let us know if y'all want a part 2 to creepypastas / urban legend.
For real, and we know you do, so just say yes. And
Just give us a thumbs up and we'll know that that's a yes.
for real. Well, I think that does it for this podcast, everybody. My name is Kylie.
My name is B. You can find our links down in the description.
I'm FlawlessMistake, and thank you for watching this week's podcast of No Budget Randomonium. And if you enjoyed, give it a like. If you want to see more, make sure to subscribe. And until next time, stay spooky, my
Bye.
friends.
Bye!
Bye.